Today on WSRH Extra, South Florida honors the legacy of a civil rights legend.
Also, how some first responders are making a life-saving difference in our community.
Plus, how a local gym is changing more than just their customers' bodies. WSRH Extra starts now.
Welcome to this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Madison Naiman.
And I'm Gabrielle Bradford. This special edition of WSRH Extra is coming to you from Seminole Ridge High School, where we are focusing on difference makers in our community.
From teachers to administration, there's a lot of difference makers here on our campus. However, today they are spending the day off as people across our country are celebrating the birthday of civil rights activist Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. WSRH Extra reporter Leilani Firetag takes us to Royal Palm Beach, where people are celebrating how King's legacy continues to make a difference.
Spiritual growth. Amen. Amen.
Today, the city of Royal Palm Beach is celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King and the legacy that he left behind.
And just to even be able to come in here together with other people from different nationalities and races is just phenomenal. It would never been heard of in the 60s when I was young.
Today's event features singers, dancers, and community leaders speaking out about the impact that Dr. King and the civil rights movement continues to have on their lives.
It's a time for us to remember and to highlight the things that bring us together as opposed to the things that divide us.
This is the 20th year that the Caribbean Americans for Community Involvement in the village of Royal Palm Beach have joined forces to hold this event in Dr. King's honor.
And so it is good and right to have a day like today to commemorate Dr. King, not only for what he did, but what he believed and how he did it.
Dr. King fought for civil rights in the 1960s, but was assassinated at a Memphis hotel in 1968.
That even though it's not as prominent as it was at first, there are so many who still, look back and see how far we have come.
One of the most famous difference makers in American history is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He shaped the course of our nation, and even though he's no longer here with us, he's still making an impact on people's lives today. For WSRH Extra, I'm Leilani Firetag.
Meanwhile, the city of West Palm Beach is also honoring King's legacy, but in a different way, by cleaning up their city. WSRH Extra reporter Brooke Goolsby has the details.
And we're trying to show that we are together in our community, united with different religions, different ethnicities, and everything that brings us together.
In honor of what would have been Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 93rd birthday, more than 70 volunteers are honoring the civil rights icon by cleaning up their community, specifically around his memorial in West Palm Beach.
It's doing really well, and I'm just excited to see how much trash we can clean up here.
Surface 71 is a fully student-led organization that holds cleanups throughout West Palm Beach. But student leaders say this particular cleanup is special.
We wanted to kick it off on Martin Luther King Jr. Day just to show that just as he would have wanted, we're trying to make this world a better place and coming together.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wanted to change the lives of African Americans in America. Members of Surface 71 say they are inspired by King's efforts to make a difference.
As people come out, they're not just cleaning up, but they're also seeing what it can do when there's a big community of people all dedicated to cleaning up one area, and they can kind of see how a community can really get something done.
Just as Dr. Martin Luther King made a difference with his dream, Surface 71 continues to make a difference in our community and save the environment. For WSRH Extra, I'm Brooke Goolsby.
When thinking of people that have an impact on the community, first responders often come to mind. However, firefighters do a lot more than just put out fires on buildings. WSRH Extra reporter Blake Waterman takes us to meet local firefighters making a difference in our own community.
Here at Station 28 in Royal Palm Beach, our firefighters devoting their lives to keeping us safe. Not only do they respond to calls, but they are also actively keeping the community educated.
We do public education. We also do fire prevention. We check, we call them inspections. We make sure this community is safe, everything's up to code.
Along with their specific station jobs, a lot of firefighters like Dominic Potenzio are devoting their spare time to helping people in need.
And usually anytime then the hurricanes come, we always get together. I live with a bunch of firefighters on our block, and we get together and we always take care of the community by putting up the hurricane shutters. the elderly and other people who aren't physically able to do so.
From car accidents to house fires, first responders make a difference in the lives of everyone they meet. But some rescues leave a lasting memory for the firefighters as well.
It was a car in a canal. Someone was trapped upside down in a car, and we successfully got him out, and that guy was able to see his kids.
With 24-hour shifts, a firefighter's workday is long, and they rarely get holidays off either.
It's just another day for us. We come to work. We have to work the holidays. Sometimes we're away from our families. Other times we're off, and we get to spend time with our families. But when we're here, we're doing the best we can to help the community.
How we make a difference is just showing our presence and always being there when they call. When seconds count, hopefully, they count on us.
The difference that firefighters make in our community will be forever lasting. For WSRH Extra, I'm Blake Waterman.
While first responders may save your life, some gyms can change your life. WSRH Extra reporter Olivia Evans shows us how a local boxing gym is making a difference in their customers' bodies and minds.
Fists are flying at this gym in Royal Palm Beach. While most gyms focus on your body, the owner of 9 Round says his customers also gain confidence, one 30-minute session at a time.
We're arming them with self-confidence. We're giving them the ability to run faster, just in case something would have to happen. The ability to know how to throw a punch or throw a kick really quickly.
Because of Mark's efforts, self-confidence is a common theme within many of the trainees. But self-confidence isn't the only thing the trainees feel because of the workout.
I feel safer, I feel more confident, strong, definitely learned some fighting skills and feel like I could defend myself better than before I was a member here. Yeah.
9 Round is a boxing-themed workout that takes you through 9 different workouts that focus on your upper core and teach defensive techniques. These techniques have an impact on how the trainees feel day to day. This is especially true for Debbie Martin, who says she has now become dependent on these workouts.
I don't feel as good. Every day, I try to come every day, or like 5 times a week. And if I don't come, I'm more sluggish. I just don't have that energy.
When I started here, I had a 6-month-old, so I was definitely trying to lose my baby weight and get back into shape after having a baby.
Through their training techniques, 9 Rounds is making a difference on people's lives, 1 pound at a time. For WSRH Extra, I'm Olivia Evans.
Well, that's it for this special edition of WSRH Extra. I'm Madison Newman.
And I'm Gabrielle Bradford. Don't forget to follow us and send submissions to us at Seminole Ridge TV. See you next time.